The Knicks made Harden and Mitchell contemplate their life decisions, and we've seen plenty more of the same.
There is just a confidence that the Knicks have when they get James Harden in that ISO. It doesn't matter if it's a contested shot, if it's Brunson, they just feel so comfortable when they're going at him.
After straight up murdering James Harden one-on-one in the clutch of Game 1, Jalen Brunson opened the second meeting with a bucket on, you guessed it,
well, and if you're the Cavs, the formula stays the same as it was in those first 3 quarters.
Second possession of the game, we have the miscommunication by Mitchell and Allen, who instead of staying on the perimeter, dives into the paint. OG gets doubled, Spida switches on Brunson, and that leaves Cat wide open on the wing. But even with the telegraphed pass and a whole lot of time to get there, Harden doesn't break a sweat as we see Towns sinking the 3. And 3 minutes later, after getting his 3-point shot blocked by Anunoby, the Beard jogs back ever so slightly and simply watches Donovan, who sprinted all the way back without even trying to help him. If I'm the Cavs coach, I've seen enough and I'm benching him immediately. Now, some people may say that his offensive contribution is more valuable, and I can agree to some extent. He had a solid first half, scoring 12 points on 50% shooting without turning the ball over. But his defensive lapses are just unbearable. Watch him being a casual spectator on the Knicks' fast break. At least try to do something, for God's sake, make a foul. Here, he's left to guard Towns because the bigs are typically slower. But as soon as he gets the ball, the big cat blows past Harden and finishes the tough layup. Regardless, the Cavs still led after 1 thanks to their hot shooting.
Knicks do have a foul to give. 4 seconds to go. Mitchell, the crossover, step back, 3-pointers up. It's good. Donovan Mitchell drills the 3.
Cleveland was still in front before James returned to action in the second quarter when the hunting for him on the defensive end resumed. Mikal Bridges gets the ball in the open court, sees Harden underneath the rim, and suddenly his eyes get wide like a tiger seeing his prey. Kill. Any player defended by James instantly became the first option.
Bridges floater. Mikal Bridges in double figures.
No matter that he scored 9 points in the second period, he was still -5 for his 8 minutes on the floor. And I'm not happy at all to admit that Brunson acted like Harden's little brother at times.
Strus on the attack, leans in. They're going to wave it off. Offensive foul. Strus does not like the call.
That was some acting by Jalen, but he still got the foul call in his favor. And I would like to see the refs collaborating for situations like this. Ref number 15 clearly had the better window to see exactly what happened, so he should step in and help his colleague make the right judgment, just like they do it on close out-of-bound calls. And on the very next possession, Brunson tried to extend his hot streak with a blatant lean into Harden, but the Beard has done that move 1,000 times, so he just backs away and makes him look silly. On the contrary, Josh Hart was deadly from downtown.
Hart's going to try again. That one goes down. And Jalen Brunson only 2 points. Hart checks the seams and nails the 3. Had all the time in the world.
After missing his first 3 shots from deep, Josh connected on a couple of threes to give the Knicks a 6-point lead. However, coming out of the halftime break, the Cavs returned the swing.
Mobley finds it. Allen inside, lays it up and in. Boy, they handle that double team beautifully. Brunson gets free for a moment, drives on Harden, goes inside, shuffle pass, Hart shot blocked inside. Jarrett Allen right there. He's won more playoff games than anyone. Mitchell floats it up. Nice soft touch from Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell ties the game with one of his patented floaters, and I'm sure that no one in the arena could have predicted what was about to happen next.
Mitchell tries to answer. Ball deflected, Towns comes up with it. Throws it ahead to Brunson. Beautiful advance pass, and Hart running the floor. The beneficiary.
He's a little bit bigger. He can chase over the screen, and he can get a hand up a little bit better on the mid-range stuff.
Boy, nice spin move, Brunson.
He has the ability to pivot and shift.
Mobley turns it over. Hart, Bridges inside, lays it in. Timeout, Cavs, largest lead of the game.
The Knicks executed a 9-0 blitz in the blink of an eye to get the Mecca rocking. And the best thing was, they were just heating up.
Gets inside, drives, flips it up with the right hand, and gets it to fall. Brunson now 7 of his 9 points. Looking for space here, kicks it out Hart. Hart, again, wide open 3, and gets it again. That's his 3rd 3-pointer. Hart left open, Hart puts it in. Josh Hart on fire dagger from outside.
Josh makes them pay for the disrespect with his 4th 3 of the night, capping off an incredible 18-0 run in a span of 4.5 minutes. So after Cleveland managed to narrow the gap to 13 points, here comes Hart again.
Brunson kicks it out in the corner. Hard another 3. It's good.
Let's go! Josh was unconscious in the 3rd, hitting 3 consecutive bombs to send the fans into a delirium. On the other end, Spida tried to make something happen for his team with 11 of his 26 points in the period, but only managed to cut the deficit to 15 heading into the final frame.
He's so important to this offense.
Boy, look at that ball denial from Landry Shamet trying to fight over the screen, but Mitchell gets away. Eurostep, count it.
The story at the start of the 4th was the ton of free throws the Cavs took to help them make this a 7-point game. Staying scoreless for more than 3 minutes, the Knicks desperately needed someone to make a play for them.
Shooter on Brunson, finds Anunoby. Anunoby a 3-pointer, that's good.
OG finally stops the bleeding as both him and Bridges would proceed on to be the sole guy scoring for New York in the next 3 minutes.
Shot clock at 5, Anunoby on the bounce, goes inside, layup, he banks it home. The strength of OG Anunoby, and it's back to a dozen. Bridges wide open for 3, puts it in!
Mikal Bridges was once again brilliant, scoring 19 points on 75% efficiency, and the lead is back to double digits. He's been absolutely phenomenal ever since that Atlanta series. Anyway, after the timeout, Harden returned the favor with his first bucket of the second half to make it a 10-point game. But that was the closest the Cavs would come, because the roommates made sure to seal the deal as soon as possible.
Hard on the drive, spin move, falling away, one-handed shot is good! Everything going down tonight for Josh Hart. The follow missed, Brunson comes out of the pack. 2-on-1 break, Brunson to the basket, banks it home!
Captain Brunson delivered the dagger in the open lane, bumping the lead back to 17 points, and the Knicks fans started celebrating. A playoff career high 26 points for Josh, ladies and gentlemen, and a big double-double of 19 points and 14 assists for Brunson.
And Josh Hart will go to the bench to an ovation. A playoff career high 26 points, 7 assists, 5 3-pointers.
This was their 9th win in a row for New York ever since falling 2-1 against the Hawks. And I really like the fact that 7 of the 13 teams that have been able to do that in NBA history have proceeded to become champions. Meanwhile, Mitchell and Harden were left on the bench contemplating their life decisions. They're gonna need to look in themselves and search for some answers, cause the way they're playing so far is going to lead them to a sweep. For example, the Thunder went a step further and pulled some dirty tricks on Wemby while trying to contain him. I documented everything in this video right here, so check it out if you haven't, and talk to you in the next one. Peace out.